For more than 2 decades, the Rochester Police Department has been honoring the good deeds of our young citizens who strive to make positive choices, do well in school, and give back to their communities. Sydnie Evans is program coordinator of the Do the Right Thing Awards. Investigator Jackie Shuman is the public information officer for the Rochester Police Department. And Colin is the founder of a local nonprofit organization, and he's a past Do the Right Thing Award winner. Thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having us.
So Jackie, we're going to start with you. Do the Right Thing has been around for more than 20 years. How did it get its start?
So back in 1990, it was created in the Miami Police Department and its community partners. And so with the success of the program, other law enforcement agencies decided to also adopt the program, and in 1996, Rochester started a chapter.
Sydnie, when someone asks you, what is Do the Right Thing Awards program, what's your answer? What do you tell them?
It's a way for the Rochester Police Department to honor the young citizens in the community for helping with law enforcement, helping first responders, volunteering in their communities, and basically giving back.
And you're retired RPD.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been with the Do the Right Thing Awards program?
I started as the program assistant in 2010.
And Colin, you were a 2015 award winner. So
Yes.
what were you nominated for, and what are you up to?
I was nominated for my charity, Warm Hearts, Warm Bodies by Colin. I'm doing collecting coats for the Open Door Mission. We have drop boxes all around town, like at the Bill Gray's Regional Iceplex and the Arc of Monroe, where you could put them, and we'll take them to the Open Door Mission.
And you've collected thousands of coats just this winter.
Yeah, right about now we have a little over 4,500.
That's amazing. Very well done.
Thank you.
Jackie, what does it mean, public information officer? What does that mean? What do you do?
What I do is I disseminate information from the police department to the media as well as the community.
So when the Do the Right Thing Awards program comes around every 2 months at the Public Safety Building, that's a nice change of pace for you.
Love it. I love it. I love seeing the kids and seeing their faces when they come down the aisle as I'm reading what a successful story that they've done.
So Sydnie, what happens exactly at the awards program?
Once the ceremony begins, it's a public ceremony. And Jackie usually introduces the kids. They are introduced to the chief's command staff, and they're given a trophy and a certificate. And as they walk down to receive all that, Jackie tells their story of why they were nominated.
Wonderful. What an honor, Colin. What was that experience like for you?
It was amazing just getting my name be read. I'm like, what? Oh my God, this is so cool. And every day I just think of how many people I can help. It's just a wonderful feeling.
And who nominated you for the award?
My mom did. Thank you, Bob. When she said, guess what? I just nominated you for the Do the Right Thing Award. I'm like, what? That's so cool.
It is very cool. And so did you get to invite friends, other relatives, principal to the event?
Yes. I nominated 2 of my friends for helping me along the way. So my friend had a birthday party at the rink, and he said, I don't want presents, I just want coats for Colin's charity.
That is awesome.
Yes.
That is awesome, Colin. Very good job. Sydnie, how is a student nominated for the award, and what's the age range? What's the nomination process, that sort of thing?
Well, anyone can nominate a student. The student has to be enrolled in a school in Monroe County.
Okay, so not just for the city?
No, not just for the city.
Okay.
And from grades 1 through 12.
Fairly simple nomination form, right? What sort of information would you need to have about a student? Say you're a non-relative, what do you need to put on the form?
We need contact information.
Okay.
We need to know what school they attend. And we need people to be very specific about what they're being nominated for.
Okay.
We vet the stories as well as we can. And then they're submitted to a selection committee. The selection committee is made up of representatives of our sponsors and community partners.
Hard work to choose all the winners, but there are multiple winners each ceremony. And Jackie, you mentioned that you get to announce those. How many winners each time, and
Well, it
Tell us about
varies.
that.
I know last ceremony we have 5, and then there's sometimes we'll have 10, and just to see, just even having 5, sometimes the students bring their classmates, and their classmates are wonderful because they sit there and they enjoy the stories as well, and then they get to enjoy pizza after. So.
It's so much fun, and the TV cameras come out, and the news comes out. But Colin, you've been on the news before for another honor. Can you tell us about that?
So I was nominated for the Top 5 Kindness Kid contest.
Wow.
We got out to New York, and I got to see all the News 10 reporters, and it was just a wonderful feeling.
That's a really big deal.
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, extremely nervous. Just seeing all the people that when I wake up in the morning, I saw all the people I see every morning while my mom's watching the news.
Now, you mentioned that your classmate saw what you were doing and said, hey, I want to donate my birthday presents to this
Yeah.
cause. How does that make you feel to see that your good deeds are contagious like this?
It feels good, and I'm just wondering if I could get more people interested in more parts warm bodies and doing the right thing.
At Sydney, so many kids doing such a variety of different good deeds all around the county. What are some other examples of things that kids have been nominated for?
Oh boy, let's see. We've had winners. We had one winner that extricated himself and his 2-year-old sister from a house fire, an active house fire.
Wow.
We've had kids who have started their own clubs or programs in their high school to address things like bullying or support systems for kids that are kind of having it kind of rough at home. We've had winners that help law enforcement. We had one kid that helped Rochester Police catch a burglar.
Wow.
It's pretty varied, you know.
Really
and
amazing.
I think it's just exemplary, an example of the fact that, you know, we look at young people as young people, and we don't expect much of them. And I always hope that this program can help change that. You know, when you know better, you do better. So.
And Colin is proof of that. And so along with the certificate, trophy, pictures with the chief and the command staff, there's a lot of prizes, right? What are some of the prizes?
Oh yeah, they do good.
What are some of the prizes that you got?
I got a bag with just a bunch of school supplies.
It's full of stuff.
Yeah, I got sent to camp. I think it was like
Camp Good Days.
Camp Good Days.
Okay.
We got to learn how to be respectful, use our manners, and I use those things in my school. I'm a student council member.
Very nice.
I'm a safety, and I could just help kids just learn more.
That's excellent. So the relationship with the Do the Right Thing award winners kind of continues throughout the year. And there's a nice end of summer celebration, right, Jackie?
Yeah, and it's at Seabreeze, and that's a great time where kids get a chance to ride rides, and they also get prizes there as well, and you can have some nice food there. So it's a great way to end the summer.
Our sponsors are wonderful.
It's such a robust program. I was going to say, Sydney, how are you able to do all of this for the winners throughout the whole year?
The generosity of our sponsors. Tops is what Colin was talking about. They supply a bag of groceries for the winners. The Battery is a local indoor, outdoor baseball
Right.
place. They donate swings. There's no other way to really put it.
Time in the batting cages,
Time in the
right?
batting
Gotcha,
cages, yeah.
gotcha.
And Memorial Art Gallery gives the family a one-day pass. There's a couple others as well. Pirate Toy Fund donates toys and books for our winners. And then at the end of the year, that's at the part of the prize package that they win and that we celebrate at the ceremony. At the end of the school year, Seabreeze hosts our family celebration day,
So much fun.
where again Pirate Toy Fund donates toys for raffle with the families so that the little brothers and sisters get a little piece of excitement as well. And Seabreeze invites the families for a day of ride and slide.
Why is
at
it so
Seabreeze.
important to stay in touch with these kids throughout the year and not just have the one-time award ceremony?
Well, because we celebrate them once a year, but we're proud of them. I mean, these are the kids that are going to grow up and take over our community. You know, they're our future.
Yeah, definitely. And Colin, how do you see your foundation growing? What would you like to see in the next few years?
I'd like to see more people helping, the open door mission growing, and just getting more coats for the open door mission just to make Rochester a better place.
Remind us of what the drop-off points are for coats and scarves, hats.
The Bill Gray's Regional Iceplex,
Okay.
the Arc of Monroe, those are the two main key bases. The Bill Gray's Regional Iceplex is definitely a huge help, definitely. Sometimes we do like news reports there and just take pictures of all the coats.
What do you do with all the donated stuff? Do you get to give that to people individually?
No, I give them to the open door mission, and then people
Okay.
can go to the open door mission for coats and hats. And
What do people say when they find out there's a kid named Colin behind all of this work, all of this good work? What do they say?
well, I hope they say, "Wow, he's doing such a good job," and just they say, "Well, if we need help, we should go to the open door mission."
Excellent, excellent. Jackie, why are programs like this so important when we talk about fostering good relationships with the community and the police department?
This is a perfect example where we get a chance to interact with students such as Colin and Rochester police officers that are out there interacting with these students. If they're doing something good, let's nominate these kids. You know, I know we had a kid recently in the last ceremony, he found a .45 handgun in his driveway.
goodness.
And that could have been a tragic ending, but thank God it was, you know, the way that a successful story where he knew to contact his parents to make sure that that gun was safely turned into the police.
And so officers can nominate a kid. Anyone in the community, when they see a good deed happening, they can get their information, nominate the kid. Is that right?
Anyone can nominate us. You just have to be 18 years old or older.
Wonderful. Well, Colin, we are so proud of you. Thank you guys so much for coming on today. Again, if you want to nominate a young person for the Do the Right Thing Award or for more information about the program, you can visit cityofrochester.gov/do the right thing or call 585-428-7863.